Mean, mode, median, standard deviation and variance are the most common numerical descriptive measure. Mean is also known as average for a number of data collected. Mode is the data with the highest frequency available in the collected data. Median is the middle point of the value of the data collected, while range is the difference between the largest and the least value of the data. Variance and standard deviation are measures of all variability based on all data and more commonly used.
So next, I would like to explain about Fila table. So first, for the facts, students need financial assistance to get the best education. And next, for the second one, most students apply for loans from PTPTN, working part-time and earn pocket money from their parents every month. For the third fact, the amount of pocket money given by the parents rely on their household liabilities. For the idea part, number one, the pocket money is used by the students to buy foods. Next, the pocket money is used by the students to buy reference books. And for the third one, the balance from the spending on food and books can be saved by the students. Next, the students use their pocket money to go shopping. For the learning issues, the first one is how much pocket money given by the parents to the students. Next, the number of siblings who are still studying, whether in school or higher education. For the third one is how to build the questionnaire. And next, the number 4, on what platform do the survey needs to be done. For the resources needed, number 1 is build the questionnaire. Second, identify the best platform for the survey to be conducted. And third is refer reference books on the topics.
Okay, so for the data survey, what we want to investigate from the case study is, first we want to find out the number of pocket money given from their parents. The second, we want to find out the number of siblings still study, whether in school or the higher education. So for the data survey, from the number of pocket money given from their parents is 100 to 199. We have 2 respondents. For 200 to 299, we have 14 respondents. 300 to 399, we have 12 respondents. 400 to 499, we have 14 respondents. For 500 to 599, we have 5 respondents. And last one, 600 above, we have 3 respondents. Sum of all the respondents, we have 50 respondents. For the number of siblings that are still studying, whether in school or the higher education, for 1 sibling still study, we have 10 respondents. 2 siblings still study, we have 15 respondents. 3 siblings still study, we have 12 respondents. 4 siblings still study, we have 5. And 5 still study, we have 6. 6 siblings still study, we have 1. And none of them still study, we have 1. Total of all the respondents is 50. Okay, so for the table show is the number of siblings still study in school or higher education. So you can see for the class limit, we have 4 rows. It is 0 to 1, and then 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 6 to 7. Then for the class boundary, we have negative 1.5 for 0 to 1, 1.5 for 2 to 3, 3.5 for class limit 4 to 5, and 5.5 for class limit 6 to 7. And then for the class midpoint, it is the mean. We have 0.5, 2.5, 4.5, and 6.5. For the frequency F, the frequency means that is the respondent from all the survey. For the class limit 0 to 1, we have 11, 2 to 3, we have 27 frequency, and 4 to 5 class limit, we have 11 frequency, and 6 to 7, we have 1 frequency. Total all the frequency is 50. So for the fx, x squared, and fx squared, we can calculate from the data from f, frequency, and x plus midpoint. So the total sum of the fx is 129, and the total sum for fx squared is 758.25. And for the cumulative frequency, for the first row, for the first class limit 0 to 1, we have 11, and then we sum to the 27 for the class limit 2 and 3, and we have 38. And then for the third cumulative frequency, we have 49. The last one, we have 50.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Abdullah Razi, and today I will explain about the question. For the assignment, we are assigned to conduct survey on our classmates. The case study that are being investigated is the students' pocket money and the number of their siblings that are still studying in school or other higher educations. From the data collected from the survey, we can put it into the table shown. By referring to the table, we can see the data has been specified to each of its own category. For the first column, it shows the class limit. It means the amount of money given by the parents for the students. They are separated by 100. Then, for the second column, it shows the class boundary for each of the class limits. This shows the upper and lower boundary for each of the amount of money. For the third column, it shows the class midpoint. Class midpoint or average of the value is the average for each of the class boundary. And lastly, for the fourth column is the frequency. So this frequency shows the repetition for each of the class limits. For the four last data, the data can be derived from 4 previous values.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to show you the calculation for pocket money for our PBM. For mean, we have the formula mean equal to summation fx per summation f, which we substitute the data and then we get mean equal to 379.5. For median, we just substitute the data that we get into the formula, and the median that we get is 374.5. For mod, there are 2 modes in this calculation because we have 2 highest frequency. For the first mod, we get 213.79, and for the second mod, we got 470.09. For variant, we just substitute the data that we get into the formula and we get 53,029,413.14. For standard deviation, we just square root the variant that we got, and the standard deviation that we got is 7,282.13.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Amiruddin bin Mahbub and I will show you how to calculate the next data. From the data, we can calculate mean, median, mode, and variance, and also standard deviation. We can calculate mean by using formula summation fx divided by summation f, and from the data 1 to 9 divided by 50 equal to 2.58 for the mean. Next, for the mode, we can use formula lower boundary plus class size multiplied by frequency before mode class divided by summation of frequency before plus frequency after, and we get 2.5. Next, we can calculate median by using formula over boundary plus class size multiplied by number of sample divided by 2 minus frequency divided by median frequency, and we get 2.54. For the variance, we can use formula 1 divided by summation f minus by 1 multiplied by summation fx minus summation fx power of 2 divided by summation f, and we get variance 8.68. Last but not least, for the standard deviation, we can use the formula square root of variance, and we get 2.95. That's all for our calculation. Thank you.